Next on HBO. He was one man against the might of an empire. Ben Kingsley and Candice Bergen star in the Academy Award-winning classic, Gandhi. Next on HBO.
Hi, little guy.
Mom, Dad, I'm home.
The mouse is in the house. Stuart Little. Premieres Saturday, December 2nd on HBO.
And 3 and 4 and.
Her name is Mildred Hubble. And yes, that rhymes with trouble.
That was exactly the effect I wanted.
It's really not my fault, Miss Harper.
Her spells and chants could use some tweaking.
Oh, wow.
But what's to keep the roof from leaking?
Magic is not some toy to be meddled with.
How to be a proper witch, she'll learn that someday.
Oh, yes.
But up until then, it's up, up, and away.
Look out!
So every month, look out for Mildred and her friends in a magical new episode of The Worst Witch, the enchanting family series from HBO, based on the award-winning books.
How delightful.
Crumpets for Tea premieres Wednesday, November 22nd on HBO.
It only happens once every 4 years, the presidential election, and your opinion makes a difference.
We could be the generation that says we're not going to fit to the mold anymore.
Log on to hboforkids.com today and tell us what you think about the candidates and the issues.
The whole point of improving education is to improve the public schools.
We've got quizzes, polls, and a game that rocks, bulletin boards, and interviews. And you can even vote for your choice for president. So make sure your voice is heard across the country.
The politicians are some of the greatest actors in the world.
Log on, vote, voice your choice. hboforkids.com. It's the next best thing to being 18.
Next on HBO. He was one man against the might of an empire. Ben Kingsley and Candice Bergen star in the Academy Award-winning classic, Gandhi. Next on HBO.
On deck for Real Sports.
76ers owner Pat Croce is one of the NBA's most colorful owners, a hands-on dynamo with a young and hungry playoff-tested team. But to guide his team to glory, he'll have to deal with star player Allen Iverson, whose controversial rap lyrics and friction with Coach Larry Brown could sideline his championship dreams.
I want a ring. I want a parade for the fans of Philadelphia. That's it.
Plus, Jim Lampley journeys to Marshall University, site of the worst disaster in sports history, to find tragedy and triumph 30 years later. Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel. Premieres Tuesday, November 14th on HBO.
Nothing is out of bounds.
Photography, writing, film, music. Gordon Parks, a man who makes his mark on every medium. Born into a world of harsh limitations, he lives a life that breaks all boundaries. Half Past Autumn, the life and works of Gordon Parks. Premieres Thursday, November 30th on HBO.
If you have all 4 channels of HBO, there's something for everyone tonight.
The following movie is rated PG.
It's an Oscar weekend on both HBO and Cinemax. This Saturday night on HBO. Winner of 5 Academy Awards, including Best Actor Kevin Spacey. American Beauty. Then Sunday night on Cinemax. Winner of Best Actress, Hilary Swank. Boys Don't Cry. This weekend. American Beauty on HBO, November 11th at 9. Boys Don't Cry on Cinemax, November 12th at 10. Nothing but the best this weekend.
Next on HBO. Is he or isn't he? Matthew Perry, Nev Campbell, and Dylan McDermott star in this romantic tale of mistaken sexual identity, 3 to Tango. Next on HBO.
You busy Saturday night? Well, don't worry. Because if you miss HBO's Saturday Night Guarantee, you can catch the same movie again with Second Chance Tuesday. Because who wouldn't want a second chance to see movies like these? Second Chance Tuesday. Don't worry, we got you covered.
Photography, writing, film, music. Gordon Parks, a man who makes his mark on every medium.
The most important thing that Gordon has accomplished is universality, to touch so many people.
Born into a world of harsh limitations, he lives a life that breaks all boundaries.
You should not allow bigotry or discrimination stand in your way.
He, in choosing the camera to use as a weapon, he certainly rose to the top of his profession.
He's a kind of Concord Renaissance man traveling at the speed of light.
Half Past Autumn, the life and works of Gordon Parks, premieres Thursday, November 30th on HBO.
Why do you think the Cuban government is so afraid of your music?
They're not afraid of my music. They're afraid of ideas.
But they didn't stop you.
You never know where the line is.
Why didn't you defect earlier?
Life has its own plan.
I want to marry her. I want to live with her for the rest of my life.
Think I'm crazy? Think you're in love, and that's a dangerous place to be.
People are watching. There have been reports about him.
It would make things a lot easier if you just joined the party.
You want to play the horn, right? You got to play the game!
That horn I heard tonight belongs to the whole world.
What if I told you that I love you? I love you.
Are you questioning my loyalty? They're gonna shut him down, Mighty.
I can't offer official protection.
You go, Arturo. I won't leave my son.
He's my son, too. If we don't go now, none of us will ever get out.
Next on HBO. Is he or isn't he? Matthew Perry, Neve Campbell, and Dylan McDermott star in this romantic tale of mistaken sexual identity, 3 to Tango. Next on HBO.
Said you can't handle me.
The Chris Rock Show.
Welcome to the show.
No stupid questions.
Why are you so mad? Where? We see you on TV just complaining all the time.
No hidden cameras.
So y'all don't do no drugs? No, we don't take it. You sure now?
No squabbling.
What I can make in addition to what you get that you haven't created, I create the money.
What the hell did you just say?
And no one gets kicked off in the island. The Chris Rock Show. And forget about winning any money. It's an all-new episode with these special guests. Next Friday night at midnight.
We have a policy in this office that you are seen as you sign in. That's
what is it, like a bakery? You pick a number and the first number goes?
Basically, that is the policy of this office.
That's standard practice.
It's policy.
Larry, that's a standard thing.
Do you understand this policy?
Please don't talk to her. She's busy.
Okay, that's $3.
I don't think I have any money.
I need $3.
Do you have any money? You think you can loan me $2.20? You can't spare a quarter?
Hey, hold the door!
Curb Your Enthusiasm, HBO's newest comedy series starring Larry David. An all-new episode, Sunday night at 10.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I told you everything I know. It's a Robert Klein comedy special. It premieres December 2nd on HBO. It's called Robert Klein, Child in His 50s. I told you that. Now let me go to sleep, man. See, I can do dramatics, too. Very versatile.
Robert Klein is back with his 7th HBO comedy special, Robert Klein, Child in His 50s. Premieres Saturday, December 2nd.
You're watching HBO.
The following movie is rated PG-13.